Hello my brothers, this is from How This is Thank you from home. Welcome back to the episode of Satisfactory. Okay. So yeah, so we're waiting on still industrial steel beings at the moment. Not much else. Okay. It's because of our coal shortage, but we can't do much about that. No way. Oh my god. I didn't know I set it up. But this would explain the slowdown a bit. It splits some of it. Hold on. And see, while this is going on, while we're waiting, that is, I'm gonna play some God Us. But hopefully Satisfactory takes over and you don't see this. Yeah, you guys don't see me playing God Us good. Now, let me just move the window somewhere where it's comfortable. Oh, by the way. Oopsie. Oh, I need to unlock it still. Okay. Oh, I think, wait, 50, 30. We need 80, so we need 10 more, okay. Oh. We got over, whatever. I need 26, we're missing something. No, we're missing pipes. Okay. So now we need to build. Okay. So first I need to figure out where I'm gonna put the train yard. If anything, I think I have more than enough concrete. Do I? Yeah. But I don't have enough iron plates. So what can we do to fix that? I think I built one for them. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, this is the floor with the constructor, so we can just put it here. Why not? Oh, didn't I say I'm gonna make it here? Literally this. Oh, no. Hey, did presents stop falling, or... Yeah, I think it's over. The holiday thing. I don't see any more falling presents. Unless I'm blind, of course, which can also happen. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway. Okay, so... Wait, what was this for then? Oh, I think this was just to collect presents. Okay, now... What do you mean floor is too steep? The floor is the same exact thing. That's strange. How very interesting. That's just strange. Huh. So according to the calculator I had open for the I don't know how fucking long now, we need 4 plastic and 1 rubber. So rubber and plastic. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Now, train station. Oh, perfect. So train station. Okay, so we got a train station. We got a fluid freight platform. And we got an empty platform with catwalk. Now, we have a train, a freight car, and another train. Now, base, oil, out, oil, train 1, base out, unload only, crude oil, freight fully loaded unloaded, and 0 seconds. Save. Save. Fluid unload. Okay. Now, I'm gonna grab another set of pipes just in case. So let's try this. Now, we need a freight fluid. Okay, so freight fluid. Oh. Okay, well. Okay, empty platform with catwalk. Okay. Oil in one. So base oil out, oil in one, load only, crude oil, fully loaded wagon, or 15 seconds, 30. No. 30 seconds. Let's let it wait 30 seconds, or wait. Save. I didn't click save changes, sorry. Oil in 1. Fully loaded. Or 30 seconds. Only crude oil. Save. Save. Load only. That's it. Not good. And turn on self-drive. Boom. Path invalid. Oh, there we go. And the power grid died. Okay. While we wait... Okay, the only thing that's left... Oh. For me to build now is the 4 manufacturers that we need. Oh shit, power's back on. Here comes Choo Choo! I thought the power died, though. It did, but I guess it was enough to send the train flying. Alright. Oh. I need to turn on my light now. Sorry. My phone accidentally went flying. I need to push it back more. Put it like that so I'll get notifications. Again, I'm very sorry. Now. Let's see what we can see. Okay, so first of all, we need to set these up. So that from oh. So everything is plugged. Is that the tray? Yeah, it is. Wow. It's trying, but it can't because no energy. Anyway. So this is all plugged. Now. We currently don't have a massive buffer for the... We don't have the industrial buffer to store large amounts of fluid. But basically, they're gonna produce what they produce, but then also it's gonna produce a heavy oil residue, which we can use to turn into fuel, which I think we actually even have that unlocked. Yeah, we can turn it into residual fuel. No, sorry, standard fuel, which we can then burn in a fuel generator. Oh, or we can make a petroleum coke. But then we'll need to make another refinery, if that's the case. So, you know. There. But, we'll need to do something, because unless we get rid of the liquid, it's going to, stockpile, and that's not good. We need to get rid of it, so, yeah. So that's something we need to focus on. Well, if I build... There's 5 of them. Build one there, and here. Connect, connect. And this now leaves me with the question of where the hell do I put it? You see? We'll need a place to put it somewhere. Anyway. This is rubber. So this is the only machine for this crafting tier that we'll need rubber for. So we just need one. However, for this, we have 4 plastic makers. So we need our mergers. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, plastic. Right away, I don't remember if I built the extra ones. I have one extra one here, but, the rubber... So plastic is going to be used for computers in this stage, computers and circuits. And the rubber is going to be used for... It's going to be used to make the modular engines, along with the motors and the plates. The special smart plates, I think they're called. The smart plates, probably. Okay, so... If this is basically the one for the... for plastic, where we need to build another one for not plastic. Oh, but I don't have it set up. Plus, it's gonna require to manufacture the other thing. But you know, we can just build it here. You know, we're gonna step up another floor, but we'll see. We need to connect the plastic here. So. There we go. So plastic goes up and goes into here to make the circuits, but then we're also gonna now split it, and it will go to the next stage of making computers. So now I don't think I left myself enough space to work on it, but let's attempt to put down a ramp here. Okay. 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, this is good. And have everything here. Okay. So we just need 4 manufacturers. Now, some of the items are gonna come out there, so let's see what we need. So in the manufacturers, there's gonna be a few things made. First of all, we need one making adaptive control units. So we need heavy frames, which also are gonna get their own manufacturer. Well, I mean, I say make 16 of them and watch them slowly and then slowly chop them down until it's the right one. Like, first of all, manufacturers. Let's place them down. Oh, no. Maybe I actually want to go this route. Yeah, this is fine. We can still scoot here. No. Manufacturer. Floor too steep. Floor too steep. And floor too steep. Okay. Now, first manufacturer. Well, we're gonna need a few things. Definitely computers and the modular frame, so they can actually be probably placed back. So, oops. Okay, so let's say this makes frames and this makes computers. Then we have one that makes modular engines and one that makes adaptive control unit. ACUs! Huh! Armored command. Ah, fuck it. It's not even the same thing. It's a different game completely. Anyway, there's that. So, do these share components? Screws, and I'm pretty sure that's about it. Just screws. So screws are shared, so we can just have 5 thingies here. In fact, I'm gonna do this actually kind of cool in a way. And oh, we'll put it a bit up high. Doesn't matter. Now we need to get screws there. And screws. What is this? Okay, plates. Screws come from here. Now we already have a splitter splitting them. Aha, one unoccupied node, which is good. So now we can do this. It's gonna take the screws up. And if we go up, look at that. Screws. Screws here, screws there. Now, each one of them... Oh, and I'm sorry. I made an oopsie. Hold on. Now, hold on. There we go, okay. So now, we, there we go, that's nice and beautiful. Now, I need to... Let's put this on 9. Okay, now... Okay, the first one here is a frame, screws, modular frame, steel. Okay, well, first, okay, modular frames, no problem. Hold on. Heavy modular frames, I mean. Okay. I prefer the old manufacturer model, to be honest, when it was a big fucking chest-looking cube. Anyway. First one here is a heavy modular frame. Screws. Then... There, I kind of remember basically like screws, pipes, frames, and beams. Now pipes, we have in the start here, coming from, oh, right in the start, huh? Okay. Pipes come in and go directly into a machine splitter, so that's not good for us. Unless there's an unused port, which I don't think there is. So we need to split it. Oh. Okay. Take the pipes. And then bring over the pipes. Okay, pipes. We need modular frames themselves, which are here, but we're also getting them for this machine, so split. After the split, let me see. Oh god. Split frames, and finally we need the beams. Here they come. So now, if we go back up... Sorry about the sounds that Goddess is making, I just didn't expect the waiting period to be so short-ish. Whatever. So, we have steel pipes, modular frames, the beams, and the screws. And if we look... frames, pipes, beams, screws. Perfect. Now, we need this side, the computers. We get the screws, we just need cables, plastic circuits. So, let's go down. Ooh. Did I hook up the plastic yet? Yeah, okay. So, now... let's see... Okay. So... we need the circuit boards, which I'm guessing is this. And I'm right. So the circuit boards. Plug. We need the plastic. Over here. This is it. Plug in the plastic. And finally, we need another thing for computers. Oh, no, not a screenshot, not a screenshot. I want the, O? Is it? Okay. Comp. Ah, of course it's wires. Or cables, I think that's actually it is. Well, we have them here. So let's just find where they're coming from. No shame, straight through here. In that case, since it's not used for anything here, and it just continues in a straight path, we can hijack it literally here. In fact, actually, it is already hijacked. Only, you know, for a different reason, so let's hijack it again. And plug it. And now, if we go back up, we will find... oh, goddamn. I need to really micromanage this play. It looks horrible and nothing's really organized all that much. Okay. Now, of course, we're missing the plastic and circuits, but otherwise, everything is here. So, now, let me check my phone charge level. 95%. Okay. So this here takes rubber smart plating motors, nothing that is really that important. And this guy takes the heavy frames, D computers, more circuits, and automated wiring. So, oh god, I fell. So, this guy needs the previous manufacturers that we have. Who texted me? Who emailed me? Yay! Okay, I'm removing my phone from the charger. Cool. Okay, so apart from needing the two manufacturers, it also needs one of the parts we put into the manufacturer. So anyway, get over here and get over here. Okay, computers and heavy frames. It also needs circuits. So so we need to, oh god, I forgot to power them as well. Let me fix that. Mark III, can I make it? No. Well, whatever. Wow, that's bad. Okay, now let's take a look at our train. Oh, it's coming. Where the hell? Oh, it still didn't get, like, oil in? Okay. Now, as you can see, the part that it says we would need, you know, close to whatever, but obviously we're consuming a lot more, so we're kind of screwed here. We're gonna need more power. It just exceeds the limit, and I don't know what to do. Oh, here comes the train. Oh, I think I saw it over there. Yeah, here he comes. Hopefully with a tanker of fuel, crude oil. Here he comes. Oh yeah. It arrives at the base. Docks. The tanker is unloaded slowly. And I don't know if the animation is important or not. Probably not. We should just start seeing these machines light up. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it is kind of important, slightly. Oh. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Light up. Light up. Light up. No, 1, 2. Come on. 3, 4, 5. Nice. Okay, they're all lit up. There we go. Some production happened. Now. So refineries are running. All 5 of them. We're probably fucking our power so bad right now. Well, yeah, we're probably gonna die once the manufacturers kick in. Okay, hey! Check it out. We're making modular frames. And this guy, let's wait for its components so we see where's plastic and where's circuits. Okay, so the one closer is plastic. Let's wait for a bit of few circuits. It shouldn't take long, it's just grafting them, you know, which also requires plastic, so I'm sure they'll find their way. Positive, there we go, circuit boards, there. Okay, so oh well, it will take a while to craft a computer, but this requires circuit boards and disk computers. So now, since we know this is the circuit boards, we're gonna split and connect. Okay, we also need automated wiring over here. So that's the first new component. And this requires none of the above. Okay, good. So this is actually only a 3 resource thingy. 3 resources, and this is one more we're missing. Okay, so this is going to be the automated wiring. And then modular engine. Okay. So automated wiring. No. See automated. Oh god, no, I fell. Oh no, careful. Automated wiring. Oh, let's see. Maybe probably at the very end here. Maybe we'll see. This it? Notice their motors. No, no. Okay, then maybe they're. Oh, here we go. Automated wiring. Okay. Now, plug these in here. Automated wiring. Okay, so that completes that thingy. Now we need motors. Okay, so for this we need motors, plates, oh no, no. Our fuses dying is going to be a reoccurring issue until I can find a way to get a good power infrastructure going. Not that our coal one is bad, it's just first of all the coal isn't being supplied slowly because the belts are shitty. We need at least the Mark IV, which we need to unlock. And then we should also migrate to fuel oil, since we're gonna have a lot of crudes, you know. Oh, which we also, by the way, need to empty out, or else, yeah, not good. Not good at all. In fact, for now, let me void it. Full pipe flush. So, okay, motors. Engine. Rubber and plates. Okay. Well, hold on a second. Oh, this is just a plates. Okay, now we just need the rubber. So let's go snag it. There we go. All right. Yeah, already produced 9 frames, not bad. A single computer, circuits, wires work so fucking good. And this basically has all of its required components. So we are done making the space elevator stuff, because that's it. We have the ACUs and the modular engines. And we also have the versatile thingy, so literally just power it up. So, let's see. Let's now go down. And I'm gonna wait for a lot of these resources to stockpile, so that you know, I can then steal them for myself and make the expanded power interface. Now, is gonna flush the full pipe network. Go into our hub. Shit. Okay, cool. And just see exactly what we're unlocking. So the expanded power infrastructure, yes, gives you Mark IV conveyor belts and lifts, gives you Caterium scanner, and gives you a fuel gen. Give me 1 second. Just 1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay. Let us go. So yeah, let's turn on the power back on. Oh no. So our issue Okay, so we can make another one of these setups, but I don't know. I just don't think we have enough coal to support all of that. We don't have a choice, because we can't get power infrastructure until the thing finishes crafting, and it can't because there's not enough power. Maybe if I just build another one of these. Let's see. Okay. We have enough sheets. May want more though. Let's see. Okay, well, I think that should be enough. Let's see. I need to grab some more steel plates. I mean steel beams. Standard steel beams. Oh, snap, boy. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, great. I can't look down, what the fuck? Give me a second. Okay. No, okay, now I can look down. Okay. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. First of all, what? Oh, great. Oh, fantastic.
Привет. Сейчас замочу мясо на пару часов. Мясо сейчас замочу на пару часов, стейки. Потом жарим, уж я завтра работаю.
Oh wow. I'm gonna let it mine for a while. This isn't good. Oh, great, and it still shuts down. Okay, we'll let it play a bit, let it collect, and then we'll try to reconnect it all. Mm-hmm. Well, power seems to be back on for now. We'll see how it affects everything. We'll see how it plays out. All right. It doesn't stay on long, which is a shame, but there's not much I can do. I need to upgrade to the better fuel. Mm-hmm. Nice. Don't even ask. No, it's failing a lot quicker now. What?
Welcome to the inhuman urban sprawl of Los Angeles County, California. A city built for the vehicle wheel and not for the human foot. With a barely functional transit system and sidewalks designed to be abseiled, Hollywood is as hostile to pedestrians as its movie studios are to new ideas. Oh my god, it's Kingo! He's my favourite! That's why Santa Monica Beach was the perfect spot for dockless e-scooter rental companies to begin their first large-scale invasions of US soil. Since 2017, companies like Lime and Bird have established garrisons across the United States. And ever since their arrival, these dockless wonders have been dodging public safety legislation as quickly as they breeze through three-lane traffic. E-scooter haters, though, will argue that these things are nothing but 48-volt street trash that will part you with your front teeth and beg to be booted into the nearest body of water. Personally, I'm not sure how I feel about them. So let's have a look at e-scooters from both sides, and let's figure it out together. But first, where did scooters come from? The first motor-powered scooter... scooters hit streets all the way back in 1915. Developed as a transport solution during wartime oil shortages, the Autoped was a fuel-efficient micro-transport device that turned postal workers into gliding parcel slingers. And in an early example of influencer marketing, the Autoped was advertised to women by famous and wealthy suffragettes.
Women shouldn't drive.
Through bombed-out European streets, outpacing any safety regulation and then disappearing before the invention of traffic lights. Throughout the next century, new scooters came and went, as the definition of what constituted a scooter changed dramatically. In the 21st century, there were attempts to improve upon the elegant kick scooter design with micro-transport monstrosities like the Segway, but it was the micro-scooter craze of the early 2000s that taught a generation to scoot again, if they survived the ankle owies that they were famous for inflicting. The modern electric scooter, though, is really a Chinese innovation. Beijing tech giant Xiaomi were the first to make electric scooters viable, efficient, and popular. Instead of being powered...
And even then, it's fucking shit because it's a Chinese product. There are much better electric scooters who have a heavy, sturdy wheel, a big-ass fucking plat for your fucking feet, actually has shock absorbers, and it's just a much better product with a better price. But then again, that's why it's a bigger price. If you want to buy into cheap Chinese, there are things that are you just should not get from fucking China, like electric scooters. They suck. Anyway.
By gas or foots. These new Sino scooters were powered by efficient lithium-ion batteries. What followed was an explosion in e-scooter demand, in spite of the many regular explosions that these scooters were causing.
Oh wow. Cool.
e-scooters, though, were mostly just retail scooters that people were importing from China. It was Tencent executive Brad Bao who had the idea of dumping these lithium-ion battery bombs on every available street corner.
Lime started with the vision of making our urban living much more livable. Lime has been devoted and committed to that vision.
Founding Lime Scooter with Toby's son in 2016, the San Francisco-based company started up with close ties with Chinese manufacturers. And Brad himself is actually a pretty rad guy, as he's happy to tell you that he came up with the idea for Lime during a vision quest at Burning Man.
Burning Man has a lot of influence on me. There's no judgment, there's no money, rather than everyone peacefully together to make something magical happen.
It's also a high-density environment. 70,000 people and there's no car. It's just mind-blowing.
And I can see where Brad's coming from here. E-scooters are definitely a convenient way to traverse a flat, roadless desert on the search for some Simply Festival box. But could they also be used on short city trips? Brad thought so, and so he dumped his first fleet of Lime e-scooters on Santa Monica streets in 2018. But they already had competition. By the time Lime arrived, birds were already crowding Santa Monica like some kind of Hitchcockian nightmare. Both companies launched in LA's tourism and homelessness hotspot as they saw the transport opportunity in a city without a center. And Bird CEO, Travis van der Zandem, had a bold stratagem. Surely he who had the most scooters would inevitably become the scooter king.
We would import these retail scooters off of Alibaba, and our team actually was hand soldering the GPS units that would go on top of the scooters in the actual WeWork, and we started with 10 out in front of the WeWork in Santa Monica, and people loved them, so every day we would scramble to hand solder more and get them out.
Bird's first flock of e-scooters, though, didn't survive the mean streets of Santa Monica for long, with an average unit lasting all of 30 days. Regardless, Uber and Lyft smelt the stink of opportunity, quickly assembling their own brands and dumping them on Santa Monica's scooter-ridden streets too, where some citizens had finally had enough.
I've been hit twice. I've got 2 herniated discs in my neck.
I stepped out and one slammed right into me.
Basically, pedestrians have become the bowling pins of Santa Monica.
The city quickly limited the number of scooters allowed on the ground and gave preference to these new rideshare-backed competitors. Bird and Lime protested by making their scooters inaccessible during the vote to restrict their service.
Like Hector Bello found out. Does it work? No. He eventually got this notice that all of Santa Monica is a no-ride zone.
Yeah, that's right. We live in a world where the machines will actually go on strike on behalf of their startup overlords. It also really begs the question, can they turn off the scooters while you're riding them? If I was CEO, I'd have a big red button installed. Not to ever press it, I would just get off on the power of knowing I could. Techno dystopias aside, the scooters were actually doing the job they were meant to. More than 2.6 million e-scooter and e-bike trips were taken in Santa Monica in a single year, and they were mostly being used for short, work-related trips. Boosted by this success, scooters were soon piling up in Venice Beach, downtown and beyond. But could they work in cities with viable public transport, or where you can, like, walk places and stuff? Well, they were gonna have to if Bird and Lime were gonna live up to the billion-dollar valuations they received after only 1 year in operation. This forced Bird and Lime to expand to other cities and countries as quickly as possible. But wherever the scooters landed, they were met with, let's say, a few mixed responses. When Bird and half a dozen copycats migrated north to San Francisco, they quickly overwhelmed the city's puny, pedestrian-friendly sidewalks, forcing the city to ban e-scooters in May 2018, and only to bring them back in severely restricted numbers.
Yeah, they're definitely a menace to the house. Decency, like movements on the side. While the scooters were banned in San Francisco, they were flying free in the neighboring city of Oakland. The problem was that they were flying straight into Lake Merritt, with the city fishing 60 fallen e-scooters out of the lake in October 2018 alone. Regardless, Lime and Bird both made it across the Atlantic in 2019, landing in the French city of Marseille, an attractive scooter dumping ground thanks to its large size and its year-round scooting temperatures, which is, like, you know, quite warm. Uncharacteristically though, the French enthusiastically resisted invasion, tossing e-scooters into the ocean like it was roll-on deodorant. Divers were forced to retrieve dozens of scooters per trip, leaving Katamari-style piles of broken scooters ready to rust on the dock. With Lime, Bird, and dozens of other competitors desperate to become the market leader, the war on e-scooters was being fought on 100 different fronts across the world. So much so that documenting and posting your crimes against scooter kind basically became a worldwide trend.
And we think the exciting thing about that is how quickly not just riders have adopted the scooters, but actually cities have really embraced them.
The citizens of New
They're
Zealand
fucking burning them. The ion battery can... Okay.
to the arrival of e-scooters, probably confused by technology that couldn't be surfed or turned into pie. The city of Hamilton inflicted mass casualties on Lime's first troops on the ground by laying waste to an average of 8 scooters a week. Bird scooters proving themselves to be flightless in every hemisphere. All this vandalism, combined with the already short shelf life of the scooters themselves, meant that these firms were burning through their venture capital faster than a lithium-ion battery will burn through the carpet. Bird and Lime were both making huge losses, mostly owing to the costs of producing or buying these scooters and then replacing them every 3 months. But don't worry, kids, this is 21st century capitalism. It's not a race to see who can make the most profitable company, it's a race to see who can make the biggest, market-leading, loss-making juggernaut who can then hoover up the assets of all its dead competitors at a discount. So to better weather the elements and to survive casual beatings, both Bird and Lime beefed up their base models. The average Bird scooter now only has a marginally shorter lifespan than a Spanish Flea, about 5 months. The first problem that e-scooter friendly cities encounter is that people will just leave these things fucking anywhere, or knock them down like dominoes for fun. Even on the jumbo sidewalk streets of Santa Monica, the city has been forced to pass tedious legislation on where...
Alright, I'm just gonna ignore that.
and when you can scoot. Street corners are covered in reminders that tell you not to scoot on the sidewalk, and scooter companies themselves geo-ring-fence the scooters so they can't even be operated in certain areas. While the e-scooters themselves were getting drowned, burned and bludgeoned, they were also inflicting casualties of their own. The fact is, these things are quite dangerous, but they become more dangerous when they are sharing narrow, crowded streets with a binge-drinking population. This is probably why the British were initially a bit skittish about granting the right to scoot to its population.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for stopping.
That's partly why I'm riding this e-scooter in the metaverse. It's currently legal to buy and sell these scooters, but it is illegal to ride them anywhere other than on your private land. Which is what makes this ad read of questionable legal compliance. But that's okay, because I live on the edge, or should I say, the ridge. As soon as my spanking new Ridge wallet arrived, I knew I was currently here. For my new Ridge was saying before I was rude, though, large urban city with a mostly carless population who will risk life and limb to avoid the fucking circle line at rush hour. Above ground, though, the city's roads are narrow and rendered illogical after years of building on top of the parts that burnt down, got bombed out, or lived in by poor people. Dockless e-scooter companies have only just been given permission to land. And even then it's only in restricted spaces and only on trial schemes. Their 3-year absence, though, has led to widespread e-scooter ownership in the UK, with British people either unaware or giving no shits about them being illegal to ride. But are the British right to be scooter skittish? Are these things safe? Well, luckily we can now find out by looking at all the data of the cities that have allowed these things to fly free. The BMJ conducted a scoping study, looking at 28 other peer-reviewed studies of scooter injuries in different cities across the world. And it revealed a worrying trend. A high percentage of e-scooter injuries were head injuries, especially when compared with other mobility options like cycling. The essential and overlooked problem with e-scooters is in their basic design. Unlike a bike, you ride it standing up, and therefore higher up. Meaning that if you fall off one of these things, you've got a longer way to fall and are more likely to go arse over tit. Scooters also lack the suspension of a bike, which insulates the rider from uneven or rough terrain. You can now attach a seat to some private e-scooters, but let's face it, if you're doing that, you've basically bought a turbo little rascal with one wheel missing.
Again, there's ones that have suspension in them and they're much better.
Also argue, without any data but with a basic grasp of human nature, that these dockless rental companies are creating an opportunity for a more impulsive model of scooter use. As in, glug glug, scoop scoop, smashy smashy. In September 2019, Berlin opened their arms and craniums to e-scooters, allowing 11,000 units to have free reign in the city, providing us with an excellent sample size.
Hey what? Barracuda.
Scooter injuries in Berlin were found to be more common on weekends, and a significant cohort were helmet-free and intoxicated or unfamiliar with the city. Now, are these companies responsible for the actions of those who use their service?
Where's the save button? There you go.
Service? No. Car manufacturers aren't liable for the actions of drunk drivers, but then again, they aren't dumping Toyotas in tourist spots with the keys in the ignition. But as far as Bird and Lime are concerned, these injuries are just martyrdoms in the holy war against our real enemy, the car.
But Bird's mission is to remove cars from the road, reduce traffic, reduce carbon emissions.
Yeah, good luck with that.
We want to be there to help, riders across the world really kick the addiction to cars, whether it's, sharing, renting by the month.
Good luck with that.
Bird platform, we think all those things fit very nicely with our mission.
Any environmental kudos that these companies lay claim to is immediately undercut by the short shelf life of these scooters, as well as the cost and carbon necessitated in their production and replacement. Even private e-scooters rarely live longer than 2 years and are hard to fix. When these dockless scooters aren't being used by tourists, they are being used for short, work-related trips, mostly under 3 miles. Trips that could just as easily be taken by, say, a bike. For those unfamiliar, a bike is a 19th century invention that is both safer, healthier for you, doesn't fall apart in 2 years, and is actually
debatably safer,
environmentally friendly. They say that you can't reinvent the wheel, but if you're backed by enough venture capital cash, you sure can try.
Wait a minute, he's on the highway? Bruh, I'm going 50 right now, bruh.
At the beginning of 2020, Lime had over 120,000 scooters occupying 30 countries. While the expansion hadn't been profitable, it had certainly been explosive. But just as Brad's strategy of spending his way to world domination looked like it was paying off, COVID came along and killed what little revenue they were making.
Wow.
Lime was forced to retreat or pause their campaign in the majority of the countries they were operating in. Meanwhile, in Bird's techno-dystopic virtual office, Travis was trying to treat his employees like his scooters by just turning them off. Over
That's
400
funny.
employees had their laptop access deactivated right after a 2-minute mass firing event conducted in a one-way Zoom call.
One of those decisions is to eliminate a number of roles at the company. Unfortunately, your role is impacted by this decision, and Friday, April 3rd, will be your last day with Bird.
As is the case for many businesses, the pandemic forced Bird to streamline. Bird is still operating in over 350 cities, and is now pivoting to sell their service as a socially distanced way of traveling, which is pretty smart. Gotta give them that. And it seems to have worked too, with Travis bragging in the company's latest quarterly report that they are now losing less money than they were last year, with a net loss of just $37 million compared to the
What was that?
$4 million they lost last year. Bird is zooming towards losing even less money next year. Brad Bow, however, has taken a different approach, instead doubling down on venture capital, squeezing an extra $170 million worth of funding from Alphabet and Uber, alongside acquiring Uber's failed fleet of jump bikes. Still, both companies have fallen far short of their initial multi-billion-dollar valuation, opening the market to new competitors. Even in their home base of Santa Monica, both Bird and Lime have now been mostly supplanted by new companies like the Ford-owned Spin. Although if you go looking for them in West Hollywood, there are still as many birds lying around as there are homeless people shooting fentanyl between their toes. E-scooters are sort of a side effect of advances in lithium-ion batteries, which have only gotten cheaper and more efficient to a ludicrous extent over the last decade. These batteries will continue to create more innovations and more pathways towards greener transport options, which is super. But I would argue that dockless e-scooter rental companies are instead the product of a sunk cost fallacy, with those invested in their success heading towards profitability on the horizon with a half-depleted battery. What about e-scooters themselves, though? Well, experience is 9/10 of knowledge. And after riding around on one of these things myself, buying it purely for research purposes, there is one factor that's going to keep these things on the streets. They're fucking fun. They are relatively cheap. They glide real nice.
Relatively cheap. Relatively cheap. Okay, guy with 670,000 subs who gets fucking ad revenue or patron money that can basically afford probably a fleet of 10 of these a month. Okay, relatively cheap. Whatever you say, bro. Relatively cheap.
Easy.
Probably not for if you're working a minimum fucking wage job with a no fucking degree to your name. So, yeah. Relatively cheap? I don't think so.
Use, and they very, very rarely explode on public transport.
Vapes also very rarely explode. Well, pretty much anywhere. If you don't know how to use a mech mod, so... The Note 7 was exploding, so...
So fun that British people, famous for doing what they're told, are breaking the law to ride them. And cities will generally find that legislating for their existence is a lot cheaper than filling the holes in their mass transit systems. So if you ask me, e-scooters will be checking shoulders and providing roadside dentistry on the cheap for years to come.
Nah, they're not fun. The moment you run into a little bump, it's pretty much kind of fucking over. Again, there's better models that have actual, like, front wheel suspension that can handle a fucking bump. Otherwise, the fucking Chinese Xiaomi ones are shit. Just like their phones. Roasted. Fuck you. Swallow cum. Samsung and Apple are the only mobile phone companies that exist, just like there's only two genders that exist. Huawei and Xiaomi's are not phones. They're pieces of shit. I mean, go ahead and buy the latest model of a Huawei. Just good luck using the Google Play Market. Oh wait, you can't because it's fucking been put under sanctions and Google banned its fucking connection to the server, so there's no Google Play Store. There's the Xiaomi store, I mean, sorry, the Huawei store, but you're not gonna get WhatsApp from it, so, again, pointless. Some things that come from China are okay, not all of them. Ew. Huh. Oh, she wasn't lying then. Trash Pod Pro Max. Trash. No, this is just getting on my nerves. What the hell is this for? Alright, the crystals. Let me try and fix something here. Okay, first of all, 8 and okay. Oh, got better by 2. Fucking fuck off. Oh. I'm actually surprised it now instant fails. I would assume that it's not supposed to do that actually. Well. I need a serious solution for this, and I have just no fucking idea. This is worse than Factorio at this point. Well, yeah, no shit. Okay. That's just one, though. No, I'm building all that way with belts. It's basically like recommended to use a tray, but there's just... Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, okay. Just out of pure curiosity, if one produces 30k, I mean, well, 30, I wish it was produced 30k. Oh, we need 66. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Okay. And 2075. Okay, well, we need 26, but we got one. Need like 3 more, but then again, it also needs more coal. So it's just nope, 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 nope. Anyway. There. Yeah, but it was online for a second, is that right? Let's see. Get it! Yes, it was. So, we'll have a bit of coal. I'm gonna slowly try to fix it, very slowly. There's no solution. Well. There is, but the solution fucking involves, fucking, what? It involves fucking... God damn it. God damn it. Well, basically the Mark IV belt, so not happening. Because we need to research that fucking shit. Suck a dick. I'll give it like a few minutes. Okay, Google. Oh. Set a 2-minute timer.
Sure, 2 minutes. Starting now.
Starting your fucking ass. Swallow cum, just swallow cum, just lots of cum, just as much as you can and just swallow. I think that's a bird, I'm not sure. Swallow. Swallow the cum, swallow lots of cum, swallow a lot of the motherfucking cum. Bitch. Fucking gay shit. Sucks own dick. Oh, fucking no. Bitch. Okay. Oh wait, did Game It Out upload any videos? Oh yeah, yep. Literally 22 hours ago. What is this?
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome.
Shut up. Yeah, I spent 37 making many. What is this game? World Box. Now that sounds interesting. I'll be right back. Like, bleh. Let's just boot up the power, and I'll be right back. Come on, you fucking shite. Go suck a dick. I'm turning on the AC. Oh, you bastard. Alright. Well, I don't necessarily know if it stayed on longer. Feels about the same. Sucks on dick. It took so many episodes to get to this point, and now we're stuck at this point because fuck all. I swear, before they introduced water to this game, it was a lot fucking better. Fucking fluids are cancer. Where's all the coal? Already got filtered, really? What are you, fucking gay? Whatever. Means we're failing more. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, no. Well, let's see. What the fuck? No. Okay. Supposedly, 7 biomasses is enough. Assuming we go this route now, just to save it, to salvage the fucking piece of shit. Four, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I don't know why it's golden, it's a fucking bug. At least it's not as buggy as Bethesda games. Oh, roasted, suck a dick. Swallow cum.
Relaying message. Hello, this is Paternal Figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Your mom gay.
Comply.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. Oh. No. No. Okay. Bitch. Didn't we have sit? Fuck it, I don't care anymore. Beautiful. Beautiful, just to fail at the end. Well, that was fucking great. We'll figure it out. Or not. I don't care. Swallow the cum, swallow lots of cum, swallow. So I'm gonna actually fuck it, I'm gonna watch it on stream, I don't give a shit.
מה זה השוקו הזה? זה משקה חלב בטעם בלונדי. טעם
Oh my
Hey there's
fucking
Josh.
god.
Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out World Box today. A god tier god.
Oh no. Oh, the thing he put on his thumbnail was probably from his sponsor. I don't think this is the game.
Where we can create little civilizations with big ideas and really anything that our heart desires, so long as our heart desires the apocalypse. And I know ours does. Hey, speaking of the apocalypse, let's talk about
there
our
we
sponsor
go.
for this video, and that's Dying Light 2, which comes out really soon on February 4th, and you can pre-order it right now using my linky in the description. So Techland, the creators of Dying Light 2, just released the final episode of Dying to Know, which is basically a 30-minute show that features new gameplay and trailers, developer interviews about making the game, and fan contests that you can take part in. So what can you expect from Dying Light 2? Well, let me
more of the same parkour crafting bullshit that was in the first game. Nobody cares.
Tell you, a sprawling open world where you can parkour to your heart's content, creative combat that you can use against zombies and people alike.
Creative content such as cutting them or hitting them or shooting them or any of the above, just with a different fucking weapon. Wow, so creative.
I especially like messing with people. Day and night cycles that have their own share of unique
There we go. This is what I saw in the thumbnail preview. That's it, okay. No, not interested. The game looks very, I'm talking about World Box, although Dying Light 2 is also a piece of shit. But, like, no, World Box. No. Fuck the sponsor. Fuck the sponsor. Fuck the sponsor. Fuck the sponsor! Mate!
I'm pretty
there
sure
we go.
This is gonna be the first of many, and I'll tell you why.
Nah, it's shit. There are games that, like, you can look past the graphics because the gameplay is good. I don't see how the gameplay is good in this game. It's a trash.
One, because of this thing in the middle. This active volcano that's slowly...
Wow, much detail. Very RTX on. It's fucking gay. Look at that shit.
Eating everything up. Reason 2. There are disasters in this game. A whole lot of them, actually. We can raise and lower the temperature.
Cool.
We can strike lightning. We can cause earthquakes.
So it's Spore. I'm kidding.
Tornadoes. And more. Oh, and we have another tab right here. What do you think those are?
They look like fish.
Kind of like fish, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, you're wrong.
Missiles?
They're bombs.
Of
Because
course.
that's the Destruction Powers tab. Look at all the random stuff we have. We got 4 kinds of TNT, fireworks, explosives ranging anywhere from grenades to nukes. And then if we're feeling really exciting, we can do a giant bowling ball, a meteorite. Warning, can kill everyone if it lands on a village. Excellent. And I'm excited to try this one out. The heat ray. Hold to heat up the pixels, hold longer to melt them. Oh boy, are we gonna have fun. I am kind of curious though, like look how far the volcano has gone in the small amount of time I've been talking. If I just leave it here, what's gonna happen? In fact, what happens to everything if I just leave it here for a while? Well, let's put it to 5x speed and see if it slowly crawls out over time. Hold, please. All right, so it looks like not a lot can happen. It's the year 700 now, just making its beautiful eye of Sauron right here in the center of our universe. Hey, what? What is this? What is that little turquoise dot? Why, it appears to be a fly. Auto-named Ew, age 38. Oh my god. Flies can live to be 38 in this world? On these islands, there is other wildlife too. Like over here, we can see that we have stuff like...
I don't think that's something that anybody should know, but okay.
Foxes, which has the trait of wise. I would assume so, seeing as how you're 50 years old. And then we've got this island over here, which is mutually populated by rhinos and buffalo. Well, that's interesting. If you've survived this long, I assume that means you must be in perfect balance with the ecosystem, right? So let's mess with it a little bit. First things first, let's expand the land. We're just gonna make it a nice little perfect circle here. Sorry that it's taken down some of the trees. Just kidding, no I'm not. Ah, would you look at that? Nature is healing. Interestingly enough though, the beast population hasn't really changed at all. I also don't think there's 200 creatures here. I think it's being influenced by all the other living beasts. I'm talking about all you cute furry little things. You're messing with my scientific research, and for that we're gonna give you the bowling ball. Okay, I really don't know what to expect from this, but here we go. Oh, that's big, all right. Okay, great. Well, now that we know what it does, here, have some more. This is not...
So it's just a sandbox simulator of a god. No, I prefer playing Goddess or Black and White, thank you. This is bullshit.
Exactly what I was expecting.
You can have more fun in Universe Sandbox 2 or 3, whatever it is, and that game's 3D.
Thing in the best kind of way. Well, this is a fairly effective way to kill anything. What if we just introduce one predator? Will that take care of you guys? Run, bunnies, run for your lives! What, are you like petrified by choice? Like it's Netflix or something? Well, your food meter is at 72%, and you haven't decided on your favorite food yet. But don't worry, I have faith you'll figure it out. What are you looking out there for? There's nothing out there for you. I like how the bunnies like feel bad for this bear. Hey, it's okay. We can all be friends. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, I guess that's how little bunnies are made. Oh my god! Did the bear just... Yep, it sure did. I know it says you don't know what your favorite food is, but I think we all secretly know. Let's just put you on your own island so you can think about what you've done. Or not. I didn't stop to think that you're just gonna swim across. I forgot that bears can swim. Try to pull a fast one on me, will you? That's fine. There's always bigger fish in the sea. And in this case, I mean this. A dragon. Okay, we'll just go ahead and put this down. Aw, see, now we're talking. Prepare to meet your maker, bear. Or not. Where the hell are you going? What's so exciting for you up here? Oh, I see. You just wanted to harass these monkeys. I mean, I guess I kind of get it. They are trying to fight back, which as you can see is really working out for them. Oh, okay, now we're talking. I think it's going back to the bear. Oh, just a love tap then somewhere else, huh? I couldn't help but notice it's doing everything but attacking the one thing that I wanted it to do. Oh, okay. Great. You did some fine work. Your services are greatly appreciated. Here's your prize. A heat ray. Here you go. Yeah, try and sleep through that. And scene. Oh, that really does some fun things to the landscape, doesn't it? And as an aside, either from the dragon's actions or my own, things are on fire. Oh, how unfortunate. All right, so be it. We're just gonna handle this problem on our own. Just gotta give it a feather touch until everything is turned into lava. I know that when you zoom out, it's like really chunky pixels, but it still feels so good. Ah, see, that's much better. Everything is pure lava except for that one island. And now we can safely say that all the beasts here must be from that one island. So here we are, year 800. I think we're doing pretty good so far. And
no, it's a boring game.
Look at this. Some of these creatures have lived forever. I didn't know buffalo could live to be 148. Nature is crazy. So just to confirm, when left to their own devices, they don't really get much larger in population. But I don't know. Maybe now that the rest of the world's population is dead, maybe it'll work out different if we just leave them alone. So let's try. Okay, so we've been sitting here watching them do nothing for the last 100 years. Not a lot has changed. We have 95 beasts, which is a little bit up from what it was, but honestly, I don't think it's these guys. And here's my evidence. In our little blocky pixel world, we can make out a couple of things, like there's the volcano, and those little pixels moving around are the rhinos and the buffalo, which means what are these little white things moving around? Well, let's find out. Oh, crabs. Who knew they could survive a heat laser from space, or that they could live to be 87 years old. But anyway, these crabs would explain this discrepancy in the amount, meaning that over here the population is staying exactly the same. Well, that's not super exciting, but you know what would be? Adding more stuff. So let's re-add a bunch of nature. We already have our rhinos and buffalo, so we don't need to add that. But for all these other things, we're gonna add 50 of each, and we're just gonna let them duke it out and figure it out on their own. Okay, there we go. A big, disgusting, overlapping pile of pixels. Ah, yeah. Perfect harmony. Ah, nature. Just watching little pixel creatures fight other pixel creatures. Hey, wait a minute. Who invited you? I love watching this one monkey run from all these rhinos. Oh, and just like that, after a little bit of fighting, looks like the dust settled, and now there's all kinds of creatures on here. Can't really tell by taking a quick glance, but I think all they did is kill the wolves, and that might be it. And now that we have a more comfortable sample size, let's just let them figure out their surroundings, and we'll check back into them later. Don't let...
Oh yeah, you can't see what I'm seeing, which is actually good, but I don't give a shit. Okay. Right, I think I give up on this for this episode. We'll see what we can do in the next time. Maybe I'll do a bit of playing on my single player world and see if I can find a strategy on how to gain more power, because this probably isn't working. So, see you next time. Yeah, whatever. Swallow come, swallow come, swallow. Swallow. Bitch.